Welcome to the new
It's not bragging. An elite wide
LSU
receiver
buses gets in town.
permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Tigers have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And he'll
let's see how good my defense is.
Start at the 25. So the Clemson Tigers offense will get the ball first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yards when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes.
Good job.
And he was
Job
fortunate
beyond the
not
line.
to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Got it behind the line.
Ooh, don't go.
So close to the first
Woo,
down
good
mark,
job,
but I think
defense.
he's
Let
gonna be a
go.
touch short. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Tigers offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback. And this
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games.
Oh, he's got some space.
Nice, let go.
A little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Bump down again, let go.
Chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh
I'll keep on doing until.
On the ground, it's
Oh, God. More of the lineman
nowhere.
life. You know, just a
At the
part.
line of scrimmage.
You live past the plate now.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air, it's Nussmeier.
No! Yeah, you ain't all just a ball.
That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Durham. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
I'm going for it.
If I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch and really good with the ball.
I don't know why I'm going for it, but I'm going for it.
Some yards, but they forced the 4th down.
Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, let go! Let go! LSU, baby! LSU, baby! Let go.
Defense, and they couldn't catch it. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got
Just
guys
down.
that are dangerous after the catch.
cow.
And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Thank you,
So
LSU on top.
took only 6 plays. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
I want you out in
Ready
this.
to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Looking for a gap. It's random. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Now, guys, when you're talking about Clemson, they start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off. And that first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10.
Come on,
ranking is
defense.
legit.
There's one
Talking to
more
some of
down
their
left.
guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel disrespected
Oh, wide
being
open.
where they are, which is pretty amazing considering this is
God.
already a really great jumping point. I can't wait to see how they play today.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff to the single running back. Brings into the open.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Off play action. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield.
Come on.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. He'll do it himself. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Clemson will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Unleashes to the end zone.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Tiger. Fitted in the
They're going to be a fight.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fight. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost a race.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. On the run, it's Durham. Crosses the 30.
Let's
And
go.
he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. He's already got 46 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season.
Man.
They'll give it to the back.
Oh, God.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the
I
1st
need
down.
30 cow.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Durham. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught
Woo,
in the sticks.
good
It's
job.
Anderson. LSU will get a first down. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed
Oh,
in
no,
himself.
no, 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 no.
And they get the fourth down.
I bet you won't put
I
him.
think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to
I think I made
predetermine
those
who he
you. I
wants to
made
throw
back to my
and
thoughts
instead
in.
of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
To the ground with the back. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Got his man downfield. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Double game.
These quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier.
Woo, touchdown, baby. Touchdown number 2 for him.
This
Let go.
offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Michigan is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Ann Arbor for a long time. They're up 14
Let's
over
make
New
up this.
Mexico. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Send the tight end in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes.
Oh, God.
He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Clemson jumps to the line. For a quarterback as highly touted as Cade Klubnik was, I think he would even tell you he started slowly, but man, the progression, the improvement has been exponential, Jesse.
It has, Reese, and he's played big in big games as of late. You think back to last year's ACC championship game, and then I would argue his game against Texas, even in the loss in the playoff, that might have been his best game of the season, making throw after throw. You can see why he was so highly recruited, and if he plays up to that standard week in, week out, Clemson's going to be really tough to beat.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Fires to the big
Oh, I almost got you to go back.
They move the sticks. It's first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. The throw. finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. From the gun.
Good job, defense.
And there
Keep
was
that up.
nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Come on, defense.
Give to the running back. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. On 4th down, trying to find his man.
Fuck.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson! Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Finally,
Woo, let go.
but he gets it all the way back to the 45-yard line and really sets up his offense. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. It'll be a draw. He's in open space downfield. He's got 67 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right.
Oh,
Knock him
God.
down for a loss of a couple.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Here comes the heat.
No.
Picked off, the Heisman contender turns it over. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
Come on, defense. I need y'all to cop them.
Pulls it, fired complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over
Come
the
on,
field
defense.
all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you
Come
on the
on,
ground.
defense.
That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Yes, let go.
Feeling the pressure, and down
Let
he
go.
goes at the 22.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Durham. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 2nd down coming up. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. They
Good dog.
ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. He's got it.
Let go. Let go.
But the D stopped him at the 2.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances.
Let go.
LSU fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets open down the middle.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Got a man. It's Williams. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Moore. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. He's got an open man. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. To the air on 1st down. He's going for it all. And he makes the grab.
Come on.
Inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half.
Defense.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
No. Oh, why you did that?
They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day, but will carried away with that roughing penalty. Motion from the wideout. He's looking to throw. Big guy smells it.
One of my linebackers right there.
They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Looking to throw on 1st down. He fires a bullet to the right. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The give to the lone running back. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. He lets it fly. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get into the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Brown. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
That's reeled in. It's Anderson. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the 1st down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
That's a really nice job hauling that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field. That's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all 3 levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires to the wideout.
Let go! I think that's key touchdown for him.
When they jump on top here in the second half.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Ole Miss is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that looks like it did when Archie and Eli were here. They're up 14 over Georgia State. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clemson is quick to the line. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. Quickly out to the tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air, it's Klubnik. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Just keeps slinging it. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in.
Oh, come on, defense.
To the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Clemson set up with another 1st down. Clemson has just been prolific at the receiver position. More scheme or more talent? I'd argue it's both, David.
Yeah, I argue more
Oh,
talent.
out you go.
Just dudes on the outside that win. And you know what? I think at Clemson as much as anybody in the country. He's always featured those guys. And you want to play one-on-one with those guys, or you want to give them a cushion, like they'll throw it right now. And they've always believed in those guys out wide. And you know what? They usually come through for them.
Snags it.
Fuck, come on. Defense. What the fuck?
Tigers. The extra point here would tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do
Look,
the
once you
rest.
fall,
The
okay,
Bayou
my
Bengals
passion,
will
man.
run the offense out onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball. Turning it on. Got the first down and still on his feet.
Oh my God, keep on getting us.
36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier.
Come on, get the damn ball.
Physical pass defense. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on MK if they can stop him on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Looking to convert, LSU comes to the line on 4th.
Oh my God, go loud.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And they'll pick
Yeah, I
up
got
the
that.
first down.
Yes!
Mark it at the 47.
Woo! I thought I got that.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum.
Come on.
You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Barry. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They'll wrestle it down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to
Come on, open up, man.
and very short. To the ground to try to move the
Oh,
chains.
come on. Where's my open up, man?
Field, and that'll bring up 4th down.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And they finally
You do
make
not
the
need leg
tackle,
them
but
at
this
the
will be a
ball.
pretty easy conversion for
That's my
this
main goal.
offense.
Do not
They're
get
in
the
the red zone.
ball
1st
back.
and 10 from the 20. They'll try to pop the draw. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Grab near the sticks. It's
Fuck
Anderson.
down.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
LSU
And they add
touchdown.
6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Pulls and fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm there.
And the Tigers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Defense in press coverage. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Picked off, what a play to
Woo! Let go!
Touchdown!
Let go!
LSU! And what a turn of events.
People
This
are
defense
big.
gets the pick six.
This. Let go, LSU.
What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out
Let go, defense. Let go.
in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And a good job.
One more down left,
There as they
defense.
stop it after just a few.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Nice job to get him past the stakes, and they get him down at the 35. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen.
Good job.
That one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long.
Good job, defense.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. They get to him as he throws.
Good dog.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Throws for the tight end.
Let go.
Tigers. A great catch.
My tight end right there. That would be game right there.
Decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I messed up right there.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that reign is coming to an end.
Okay.
To throw, it's Klubnik. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Clemson jumps to the line.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Time running
Good
out,
dog.
and he goes down at the 34. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Throwing right.
Oh my God, Jim.
Defense
Oh my God, you can
position,
throw it.
and they get him down finally at the 38.
Hey, let's do this one.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got his man. Makes the grab. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Clemson now operating in the red zone. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Fires into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
Some more defense.
Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker.
And
They'll
that
turn
ball
it over
game
on
was there.
downs.
That is the
Three
ball
tight ends in
game.
the formation on first
We
and
win.
10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Hands it off. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver.
Alright,
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. A low line drive and not his best work. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back and
Wow,
watch this game. Just
defense.
find the
Come
plays
on,
and the schemes that
defense.
were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week.
Wow, no ball. Go on.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
And
No
a
ball
nice touchdown,
was open.
continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one,
My
it's
linebacker
pretty much
put
over.
that ball
Down
too.
multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next
Hey,
guys catch the
RBGO,
football, secure it, get your
this
butt on the
time.
ground. And most of the time,
Have
when
to
you do
take, guys.
this, the ball game is
God
over.
bless you.
Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams.